Well, hey guys and gals, today in this episode we're going to be building this villager trading hall that you see before you, and also making a copy of that thing down there using the schematic cannon. Okay, so I have so many villagers. It's bad. I mean, look at them all. Wow. I want to make a place for those villagers to have a home, and I've started said home here. I've dug out an area to place them and to make a nice villager trading hall. I dug this out using an auto miner. If you don't know what an auto miner is, then you should probably check out some of my earlier episodes in this series. So I've laid out the room here. This is where the zombies are going to go, right up on the shelf right there. And I've got kind of the walls already started for that. And here's what I did with the floor. Kind of a cool pattern, I think. Also, the floor is made of terracotta, just regular terracotta, and the oak planks. So I've put together a two tall mechanical piston with a gear shift and then a large cogwheel. That's basically how I did it in the other villager breeder hall thingy-mabob. All right, so I went ahead and raised up that ceiling. I also went ahead and did a little detail on it, and I think that looks good. We just have some stripped oak logs and some dark oak slabs in the middle there. Some dark oak there. That looks pretty nice. And I kind of started to make this area right here, which is essentially where a door is going to be to the exterior, or at least just some windows. The next thing I need to do is power this thing, so I'm going to start working on some boilers. So I've set up 5 small boilers, and I'm going to use just these campfires to heat them. And the reason I'm doing it that way instead of doing the blaze burners is because I don't want to have to fuel the thing, because I'm not going to be in here all the time, and I don't necessarily need it running all the time. So to make a thing that's going to constantly fuel it seems like a waste. And I think that this will be just enough to power this whole room. Okay, so this thing is all hooked up. The thing that I found out about these steam engines is the biggest thing that you have to do is keep this pump, a water pump, spinning at a decent rate. So the speed of this pump is very important. So I figured out that if we just do a hand crank right here, that we can get the right speed, and this thing should take off. There it goes. Should keep going. All right, that's good. So now all we have to do is connect this to the rest of these, and we should have 5 of these working in concert. All of the pistons are now powered, and I have all of the levers in place, so the pistons are all working. Okay, next, I'm here in our other villager trading hall, the farmer one, because I'm going to be doing something that is in Create mod that I don't know if it makes sense to have it in vanilla Minecraft, and it's called the schematic cannon. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to make a copy of this contraption here that brews potions of weakness and stores them in this thing. If you don't remember that, in a previous video, we made this thing. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of it and put the copy in the new trading hall. It's going to have the librarian villagers in it. The first thing that we had to do is create a schematic, and it's giving me this little blue box. And if the tutorial I watched on this is correct, I can take this little blue box and put it somewhere right there, and then bring this thing up and create a schematic of this. Okay, so now I think if I hold down Control and use the mouse wheel... Oh, that didn't do it. Option, Command, and move... Yeah, here we go. And I move the mouse wheel, I'm able to make a schematic of this thing. There we go. And I'm not including the pipe because that's not something I need to include. I can put the pipe. It's going to go in probably a different direction anyway, so I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. Press Command. Go with my mouse wheel. Let's see if I've got everything that I want. Yes, I do. Okay, so now what the heck do I do? Right click or something? Oh, schematic name. Here we go. Potion of weakness brewer. Discard or save. Okay, so now I have the schematic that is Potion of Weakness Brewer. Evidently, I need an empty schematic, which is a piece of paper and some light blue dye, making like a blueprint. Now I need to make the cannon itself, which is 2 smooth stone, 2 blocks of iron, a dispenser, and 2 logs of any sort. And there's our schematic cannon. I can't wait to start like decorating with some of this stuff. Next, I need a schematic table, which evidently is 2 smooth stone, and 3 wood slabs of any kind. Okay, I'm supposed to be able to get a list of all the materials that I need. I'm going to do that while I'm down here. So what I'm going to do is grab this, and then apparently I put in an empty schematic, make sure that I have the correct like file of the schematic that I made from the quill thing earlier. And then I click that, and it turns it into a schematic. Okay, and then if I take this, oh, that's interesting. I can move the position around. All right, if I take the cannon and I put it into, there should be a way to get a book, checklist printer. All right, if I take this and I put it in here, I have to have gunpowder. I don't know what this is. And I can take this book. Schematic not positioned. Okay, I dug the floor blocks out. I think if I just do this, and then it says right click, and I can do it. Oh. Hold left alt to focus, so I can turn it, I guess. Okay, after a fair bit of messing around with the thing, I think I've got a position that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the cannon now, I guess. And then now we can see if we can get that list of thingies. This is the interface for the schematic cannon, and I think I take the schematic and put it here. And then I think I can take the book now and go there, and now it's made the list. So now what I need to do is go ahead and look at the list and figure out all of the things I need. Yeah, so we're gonna need some stuff. Okay, I used the book to round up all of the little items and put everything into this chest that I think it's going to need. So now all we have to do is right click on this guy and put some gunpowder in here. So all we have to do is press play and let's see if this thing works. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. Look at it. What in the world, man? It's doing it like layer by layer. This is really interesting. What an absolute trip. Wow. And just like that, it's built. So all we have to do is press the button, and hopefully this will make some potions of weakness. Okay. Mixer went in. Got that. Let's see if it actually... See the gunpowder. Okay. Potion of weakness created. Okay, I believe I have put in every single villager that I need the enchantment of. I'm not going to run through all of them. You guys have seen villager trading halls a lot if you watch YouTube, so I'm not going to go ahead and bother with telling you every single one of these, but that means I have some extra slots where I'm going to go ahead and put some of the other villagers that I might need, like some armorers and some toolsmiths and stuff like that. Okay, so I put in some other villagers. We've got the smiths and the toolsmiths and some other guys here and some other guys there and over here. And we have 2 slots available if I need a couple more villagers, and then 2 available over there across the way that I can use. I made a little bit of an entrance right here, so this looks a little bit better. I like the idea of having, you know, a kind of a narrow entrance, and then it opens up into like a much larger room. I think that's kind of fun. And then over here, I'm going to be building another elevator. It's going to take us up above, so that way it's really easy to get up here. Like this. I'm probably going to build the same elevator that I built in the other villager area. Okay, so I got a setup going here. Basically, the shaft is just going through this andesite casing into a gearbox that's going into another gearbox that's going into that gear shift right here. Then we have the toggle latch right there. And then I just did a little torch tower with a couple of buttons, and that powers the redstone. So all we need to do now is just set up the actual elevator and do some decorating. With a little bit of super glue, I put on some of these dark oak planks, and then all we have to do now, I think, is get the oak planks that I put in my backpack and just decorate this up. Here we go. Decorate, decorate, decorate. Yep, that's gonna work just fine. Okay, to make the decorations work, I just had to set the button back a block, but it's fine. Okay, the elevator's working. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. I like this. Isn't it nice? It's a little slow, to be honest. It's just a little slow. Okay, my elevator is twice as fast now. Yeah, that feels better. That feels better. It was worth doing that. Totally. Okay, that means I can get rid of this little staircase, and then all I have to do is start converting villagers. Okay, I got my little station all set up. Now all I gotta do is get some potions of weakness, hopefully. Yep, that's the guy. That's what we want. Okay, let's start converting some villagers. One emerald for fire protection 4. That's very good. 1 emerald for infinity. Okay, so I've been doing a bit of trading with these guys, and in here what I put is just some barrels and stuff, and so I've got several backup picks and a backup bow. Anyway, the last thing I'd like to do in here is make a door right here. Of course, we need a door. A door. A door. My kingdom for a door. Okay, I got a door. Look at this. Yay. I really like these pistons. So cool. These mechanical pistons. So I'll open up what I've done here. So basically, I brought power from this side over here. I just added a cogwheel right there. Actually, I need to button this up. And then we're going to go ahead and put in an andesite casing. The cool thing about andesite casings is you can use them to, like, do that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyway, back here, that runs into a gearbox and then into a gear shift, which is then powered by this button and the toggle latch, of course. And then I have another redstone line that runs all the way around the back and then up here as well to be the other button. And then we just have, you know, the mechanical piston, and then all this is super glued together. And you push the button, and it works flawlessly, and I love it. And what's really cool is you can't break this stuff, I don't think. Oh, I can probably shoot myself with an arrow, but, like, yeah, like, even if I was able to catch it mid, you know, mid-open, or whatever, it just reverses direction. It's really cool. Anyway, there we are, and now we have a nice door. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful, fantastic day. And God bless.